Hi everybody, this is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners with an afternoon Path Chat for May 15th, covering the futures markets. Major U.S. indices Monday ended up in positive territory. S&P 500 up about 0.5%, NASDAQ up about 0.5%. NASDAQ eked out, actually I believe they both eked out record closes. The Dow finished a tick behind the other two, and the Russell 2000 ended up 0.8%, which was the highest gainer of the day. The weekend's WannaCry cyber attack didn't seem to affect the market at all, but it did rally up a bunch of the internet security stocks. We got an extension of the agreement between OPEC and Russia in terms of the production cut, a little bit longer than the market expected, through 2018 now. WTI crude, which actually rallied up over 3%, finished the day about 2.1% higher, about 48.86, and Mike will talk about that. Little bit of a bid to gold as well. Third up day in a row for the yellow metal, but it was only about 0.04%, so it wasn't much of a move at all. Dollar weaker against most of the major currencies, except for, oddly enough, the Japanese yen. Swiss franc was stronger, Aussie was stronger, Euro was stronger, Sterling was stronger. Just a very interesting day. So far, the tech sector up 17% on the year. NASDAQ Composite itself is up 14.2%. S&P up 7.3% year to date. The Dow is up 6.2% year to date. And the Russell is up 2.7% year to date. But let me turn it over to Mike to let you know what he's seeing on the charts, and we'll see if there's anything that he can give you insights into tomorrow. Mike, it is all yours.
Hey, thank you very much, Bob. So on our VIX watch, our daily VIX watch, we've now had 16 days closing below 11. Not necessarily trading below 11, because you can see we got above it certain days, but this is 16 closes below the 11 handle on the VIX, which I believe is an all-time record. I think it's been an all-time record for a few days, but just wanted to update that. So very, very low volatility, unprecedented amount of non-fear and tranquility in the markets. All right, let's do a recap. Transports rallied up to the 8 EMA and their significant level, pushing a little below it, beyond it, actually hitting another GAN level, and the declining 21 before closing slightly below our significant level. On a continued rally tomorrow, really this 9100 level in the transports is going to be key, and then we're looking about 9120 to 9125. If we get above that, then we're getting above another trend line, which could eventually see a rally up about to the 9195 area. If we pull back tomorrow, first layer of support is right around 9040. Then we have a significant level right around 9025. Then on a bigger pullback, 9010. And then the next level down is 8982 area. Let's take a look at the industrials. Still, industrials are pretty much lagging both the S&P and NASDAQ. Still had an up day, closing right on a 12.5% GAN level. On a continued rally tomorrow, watch for 21,022 as the first level, 21,070 as the next level, then finally about 21,160 as next higher level. On a pullback, 20,900 going to be very key support. Just below that, we have a rising 21 EMA, 20,882. Then we don't really have any support until we get down to about the 20,814 to 20,800 levels. Over to the S&P. S&P, nice update, approaching its recent highs again. So, continued up tomorrow. We'll be watching for a retest of 2402.25 level. Then the 2403.50 area. Then once we get through there, 2413.88 is the next longer term higher level projected. On a pullback, 2393.50 is going to be first level support. Next level support is going to be about 2388.50. Then we don't have anything down until about 2384 to 23.82. And if that's broken, really we're watching then about to 23.74. Finally, over to the NASDAQ. New all-time highs again today. Feel like we've been saying that a lot. Didn't quite get to our next key level higher, which is 57.11. So on a rally tomorrow, watch for that. You'll have minor resistance near today's highs, right around 5,706.50 cents. If we get through to 57.11 to 12 area, then we're looking for 57.32. Then above that, 57.75. On a pullback, we're going to have support right around this 56.89 to 90 area. Next level support's not down to about 56.65. Then right below that, about 56.54, and then nothing really down until 56.46 to about 56.35. Next key areas lower. Switching over to crude oil. Crude oil, another strong rally today, pretty much closing on the 50% Gann retracement level, 48.75 area. Reached up, hit the 50-period exponential moving average right around the 49.61. Actual highs today were 49.66. So continued rally tomorrow. We're going to get some resistance coming in about 49.04. Then we'd be watching for that around the 49.60 area again. Then we get through that 50, which is the 62.5 Gann retracement zone. Then if that is broken, 50, about 25 to 27 is a prior breakdown zone. If we pull back tomorrow, minor support 48.55. Next level is about 48.40. Then we really don't have anything down till about 47.86 and then 47.70. If that is broken, we'll be watching for about the 47.07 mark. Switching over to copper. Copper, nice little update, returning to a prior breakdown zone and Gann level. Today's high was 255.7. So, rally tomorrow. Watch again for 255.7 to 255.99. Through that, next level up is 257.71. Then we'll be watching for about 258.86. On a pullback, be looking right around this 252.20 area, then 251.62. Then on a larger term pullback, 249.50, and then possibly below that 248.72. Switching over to gold. Gold, little rally today, rising up through this Gann cluster to 233 to 1233 to 1235 area, closing back just below the 8 EMA, just below the 1230 area, just below the 1231 area. So on a rally again tomorrow, we're going to be watching for 1237 as first resistance. Next area of resistance will be about 1242, then followed about 1246 to 1247. On a pullback, we're going to get minor support about 1227. Then we'll be looking for 1225, and then on a bigger pullback down to a cluster about 1219 to 1220. Finally, over to silver. Silver also rallied up just above a Gann level, the 1680 level, then pulled back, closed a fair amount lower, but still a nice update in silver. So on a rally tomorrow, 1671 first level, 1679 next level, 1689. And then if we get through that, 1703. On a pullback, 1646 first level of support, 1642 to 1638 next level. Then if we get through there, we'll be watching for about 1632. And on a really big move, we'd be looking then about 1620. That's all we have for you. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you for that, Michael. If you like what we're doing, hit subscribe and like, and we will talk to you guys in the next Path Chat. Cheers, everyone.